One more time, let's hear you roar!
This thing is packed out.
Vitality and spirit, and Donk wants into the action the first chance he can. Oh! 3 kills instantaneous to the top of middle. Headshots in abundance for Donk. MeZ will be able to put him down, but a 1v4 demanded of him.
What was that, Pimp? 11 out of 12 pistols in this event so far for Vitality. Well, it looks like that trend might be broken unless MeZ can pull out the clutch of a lifetime.
MeZ just trying to catch it on the jump.
You know what?
Everybody else is far off. I mean, MeZ's pregame conversation is all about composure. And look at that CT run into the cover. This is going to give MeZ the space he needs to plant. It's not the space he needs to win necessarily, but bomb down, that's half of the job done. Money in the coffers. And they give him a good amount of space as well to try to reposition. He cuts down Chopper, and Shiro's going to end it right then and there before we get too exaggerated.
I, for the life of me, can't see Spirit just closing this game based on what we saw from Vitality. But with a pistol, if they get the hot start that Vitality get in every single game, then we can talk. Then maybe we got something interesting.
I mean, Jacob brought up that pistol success stat for Vitality. So just to see this one go the other way is something to work with. Oh, God, Tanier burns out.
That was such a great Molotov. He hit him with the dink. And
just at the end, right?
It was 14 HP.
That smoke is temporary. 55 seconds. Guns, of course, afforded by that bomb plant in the round prior. This is a very real threat for Chopper. He can kind of feel it coming, so chucks that nade out just in case and will do damage.
Great rotations, actually.
Shiro standing back here. That's not a scout either. Full on op in round 2, and so he connects. Donk's gonna collect a headshot as well. There's more than just Chopper within this bomb site. What could have just been a frag grenade and an MP9 pressing into Vitality winds up being a rock-solid defense. Team Spirit off of the op, and Donk sitting in that site make sure that Vitality's purchase is all in vain.
That's why he's going to rise to the challenge. But the fact is, he didn't push out of the sites to get those clips. He did exactly what he was supposed to do as an anchor. He didn't do anything gimmicky to find those frags. Okay, love that. Donk opening kill to the side of smoke. Again, the pressure remains thick in middle, even if Donk's not putting himself on a platter to get frag back. Trying to play up with the timing. You know, Chopper's had a lot of assistance so far on these holds. This time he's very much alone, and okay, seems to not be an issue. Now we get that scramble from the catwalk player. Tanier wants to come and help. And FlameZ kind of stalled out as he throws down the util, finds the headshot quickly, but that secondary piece. It also buys time for others to rotate in, and Tanier finds that longer range headshot, and the bomb is dropped towards Van. Vitality had a chance to pounce off of the Chopper frag, but nothing really comes of it thereafter. You got to stop the hemorrhaging right now for Vitality. Like, you clearly, it's like an energy thing.
Gonna smoke off bottom connector as we near the minute mark, and Shiro on the other side of all this. If he opens that up, oh, not only does he almost expose himself to the off shot, but he just kills Apex straight up. And so down goes the rifle. Rob's cleared out before he can get anything done with it. Nobody's been able to pick that up just yet.
It's not even that. They don't even have the bomb.
Shiro sitting just outside of connector as everybody still sits here, like you said, without the bomb. ZywOo's deagle shot, yeah, a bit of X factor, but what more can come from this?
They've got to go back and get it. I mean, if they have any chance of doing anything, unless they're just planning to die, so that'll be picked back up. Don't like that it's an afterthought, but it isn't a full buy round. Time's going down. Looks like it'll just be a scoop to get into connector.
We got this crossfire between the Berettas and Donk.
Oh, they have forgot about this. Totally.
ZywOo's gonna be back turned. Oh, hold on, mischance momentarily. Donk's here to pick up the slack. MZ is on for the clutch, tagging Chopper twice, but not between the eyes. 10 seconds. MeZ takes the sprint, and this ticket player's gonna lock it in, or is he? There was just barely enough time that maybe he hits that, and we'll see with the bomb plant. MeZ tries to keep it close, and
it's a small moment to put a microscope on, but right now it's like one of 3 or 4 moments that make me worried for Vitality.
well, guns back in for the full squad at least.
Oh, come on.
Donk is right back at it.
There's another opening kill for Donk.
This time on FlameZ. He'll be lucky that, well, ZywOo's still alive, but the pieces fall all around him. Untradeable moment there for Apex as he just tiptoes his way to connector. Pressure here for Chopper, but the port's already behind the arch, and MeZ's unable to get that finishing blow on Chopper.
This is looking like the first half of $1 Million Baby here for Vitality.
Everybody's still waiting for this semifinal to start.
Chopper's got the confidence to take that walk towards Mezzi.
They have the time. They have the time to go for something like that.
Get this rotation towards Market somewhat. Donk actually having kind of second thoughts, leans towards Ticket. So it's going to be on Shiro, and it's going to be on Tanir. And that flash finds Shiro only momentarily. Vision regained, and he awaits this Mezzi step. That is a huge opening kill from Mezzi. Cap players join up. And so Vitality find their space, enough to squeeze, again, a bomb plant out of the round. And it's not just Mezzi operating on his own this time. You've got support in the form of Ross. Oh, Mezzi over top, catches Sway, and so Donk's tasked to clutch. And as he takes that jump out through the window, Ross has got it. Vitality find their first round, and they've got to fight tooth and nail to get into that B-bomb site.
Seemed like no big issue for Chopper to push.
Donk's got free lines still in middle and support off both catwalk and inside connector. So he could have tried to fight around, but those flashbangs announcing Vitality's intentions at 35 seconds. Donk is on the scene. He hears them dropping off of Tetris. Shiro's going to clip one with that AWP, still wary of the player up in Palace. Man advantage for Spirit off of Donk and Shiro's efforts. And Zway's going to make sure that that one lurk mid is shut down. It is all about Ticket. It is all about Shiro. Him and Chopper side by side, yet again, will rock Vitality's world without even a bomb plant.
We get split-second decision-making out of Team Spirit. Intense, closest. Their one success here for Vitality, but the rotations have always been good. Donk is already making the long trip around.
Just trying to bolster sight and time again. There's that commitment. Clean shooting from Chopper to finish off what Donk started. But Mezzi, man, this guy has been cracking open this bomb site for his team. He tries to do it again. Donk on arrival with a double. ZywOo from the van. That's going to take down the IGL of Spirit. Donk slips over towards the garbage can. Great distraction by ZywOo to set Mezzi up for his second.
Zway's hit the jump.
We go to another 2 versus 2. Zway coming in with 100 health. Shiro down to 10, certainly not ideal. Critical moment here for Vitality to try to keep these round wins going back and forth. That's the challenge offered, and that's the triple kill for Mezzi. Shiro waiting for a line, but it doesn't look like anybody's going to step into this.
It's that early dink from Apex, and he doesn't have the HP to fight against this.
Onto the save.
Man, it's Mezzi again by a hair. He pulls out these frags. It's a 3K for him. Another lifeline for Vitality versus an overeager Falcon, or FURIA, excuse me.
Does this feel, though, like the kind of round that Vitality should be trying to tap into when we've seen struggles across the board?
It just doesn't look like Vitality.
No. So trying to get in past Tanir in a moment. He's just going to keep this one tucked in. He's got Donk to try to take any cover over, and Tanir comes out with his. Donk's tethering's great. That's man advantage for Spirit. Stalls things out towards middle. Bomb still amongst that pack that is going to look to push past jungle while it remains smoke. Donk could just dive back in, but eating that flash gives timing back over to Vitality. Sway presses up, and there it is. They spring that trap set within the A site, and I ask, was that the kind of round that this version of Vitality playing tonight could have really hoped to bank on? I don't think so.
Yeah, they've just instantly regressed.
Again, Bomb still sitting outside of apartments. You're going to try to get towards connector once again, but there is just a certain disjointedness in Vitality today. Luckily, ZywOo finds that great opening shot onto Shiro. Donk's not going to go down in vain, but the pressure is on this A site. Flamesy has to go back and recover that bomb. Never part of this opening move. Tanir slips into this smoke, close proximity to the threat of Vitality, and he will find that Mezzi headshot damn near instantly.
No punish here. Robs can't see it.
Trying to find a way out through Palace. Bomb has been picked up and comes back towards middle, trying to join up alongside ZywOo, who's looking to hunt down Tanir. Robs finds Sway. That's the big one. ZywOo's no-scope, point blank. And so Vitality's recovery starts to feel real again. Chopper burned off of his attempt to run out through jungle. Labored effort once more for Vitality, but by God, it may have just got them a 4th round.
Yeah, they've been forcing this type of round. Here it works again, so.
We don't get to see exactly how it happened, but Zway dying to the Palace push out of Robs. I mean, that also had to be critical as the jungle frags were coming out. Right on the money.
Right to the toes of Flamesy. ZywOo, can he get another great shot? Oh.
Chance for ZywOo. That could have been Chopper in a coffin. Second one also not on target. Tanir eating a volley. Here comes the pressure. Oh, they step up to it and shut it down. Team Spirit, this is how it started. Convincing B-site holds. It was only MeZ that was able to crack it open late. And now Rops will try his hand at the cap push. It's a 2 versus 5 they have to play for. 5th round needed here by Vitality, but a crushing blow. And I think, like you said, called out with that first frag grenade. Early nade, well placed. Stop Vitality in their tracks, and their struggles on this T side will continue at the close.
They're going to squeeze this round for all it's worth. This is Vitality. You got Robs in a late round situation in the brain of the team coming in to the right side right now. Maybe they can do something.
See if they can come together again. It was a 2 versus 4 that Rops and MeZ were able to pull out of the hat for one of these 4 rounds, but with Shiro cutting Rops off, it's gonna have to all be the captain and not even a bomb plan. Don's pressure remains high. Spirit's success remains enough to crush this Vitality team, who are praying for a strong start in that second pistol. To be entirely honest, Launders, we didn't see a whole lot from Vitality.
Yeah.
Shots from Rops, gets there. Felt like that could have been way cleaner, but either way, it's man advantage for Vitality's pistol round retake. Sinir looking to get into it. Sway taps out a second, and MeZ looking to be the hero yet again. Apex's late arrival on the catwalk. Remember, we still have Shiro over towards that A-bomb site. CT's trying to push this in before that third piece arrives. Sway into the triple kill.
Oh, he's
low
moving.
HP for MeZ, 6 health over towards the bench. How is he ever going to get this figured out with only 2 bullets left in the gun? 3 players surround him. A reload in the middle of it all, but Shiro's got it locked, and Spirit takes second pistol.
Forget about it. Sway's moving like that.
Donk left to his own devices. Vitality aren't going to press their luck. And that's another scary thought, right? Rounds start to get away from you. Confidence begins to slip. You start feeling timid.
No window smoke. They're crawling down. They're trying to get up here. It's subversive pressure they're putting on the map. You can see the CTs feel it.
Zaiwu with a chance.
Nice
He'll
shot.
strike down Chopper. But all you get is Chopper. There's a lot of capability still up for Team Spirit, and Rops is going to feel it. Insta headshot comes out from Donk. Flamesy's got his flying through that Palace Bud.
Nice.
Tanir just chucks himself at it. And so Shiro over towards ramp with bomb versus 4. Vitality, his first gun round on their CT side, bears fruit. Shiro with a chance to clutch at 30 seconds. Apex gonna keep that pressure on, and it's good to see the Vitality across the board. And with little to lose, in this map specifically, when things almost felt done and dusted, go ahead, whip it out. Big investment here for Vitality to try to birth a bit of momentum. Tanir, last time gave the test over, this time it comes to him, and Flamesy not gonna find that success back-to-back. Dead first, 5 and 15.
And it's Tanir putting more pressure on Robs because he doesn't show up on the right side. They still don't know about his op. They're not even gonna respond to the pressure. They're gonna hope that they're right about the speed play, and they are.
It's a well-positioned Apex at the very least. Gets here in time. Zaiwu's op will be found out at the cost of Sway. Donk to try to take his place. Still Shiro doesn't want to show that bomb. There's 30 seconds, and Chopper still floating down towards underpass. Shiro swaps out.
Back, actually.
Yeah, drops that AWP, goes for the AK.
But he...
20 seconds, starting to push underpass now. You've got Apex still floating around on Cat, and I don't know. You've got 15 to this clock. It's going to take a scramble up to that A-bomb site. Tanir's gotten out of Palace. Team Spirit are still going to give this a chance. They don't know about the secondary opper. This one shot from Robs was key, but there's no time. Bomb gets chucked out into the open, can't be recovered, and Vitality squeeze a second one out of the CT side by way of double off.
Shiro is lurking with an open connector. This either ends incredibly badly for Team Spirit or incredibly beautifully and ugly.
Missed chance.
Okay,
Down he goes.
But with that opt-out and connector, they're going to drop their guard for a second.
Zaiwu's ready, and you've got MeZ locked into the corner. Still don't know about MeZ. Back turn, he'll find one. Zaiwu's under pressure, swarmed by just Tanir in that pistol. 3 versus 3, and an upgrade offered to Tanir. Donk burned off of the bomb plant. Luckily for them, still time to recover this. They don't have to panic. We go to 10 seconds on that clock, 5 to spare. Tanir locked in, missed op shot. Man advantage, is it enough with those low health bars? Bomb planted, no kit, Flamesy, instant headshot. That op goes down at a distance. Donk in with his. And as Rob scours the field, this is that double op retake called upon for the retake. Robs is hoping somebody makes a mistake. Somebody steps into his line where they shouldn't.
Team Spirit break down the doors on that B-bomb site, and with it come their 12.
Oh, Budapest doesn't like a save. He's walking away from this. 12 rounds from Team Spirit, not the round you'd expect. It's been Vitality to pick up most of these situations when they have lesser weapons. And a little ingenuity here from Team Spirit as they go for that connector play with the op.
Upsets in the quarter and a flat Vitality so far in the semis. Spirit gonna lap up this opportunity.
Oh, that's good nade.
Again, this threat into the A site. Zway will have to go back and grab that bomb. If Robs gets this kill and takes over ramp control, this could be massive. Off the reload, look the bomb.
He doesn't see it.
He doesn't know. If only he did.
It's far back.
But the question is, at 40 seconds, look at the radar and tell me who's gonna go recover.
Oh, he got
it's got
spotted.
to be Tanir. Mezzi's gonna push in front of the Flames and over towards Connector. Apex holds his line. Trade frag doesn't come back just yet, but it's gonna need to be Donk and Tanir to join forces and try to take down this 3-player defense inside A.
It should be impossible. Two best fraggers on the team right now working together under 20 seconds. Surely this A setup is good.
Oh, the timing was great. You caught one player looking the wrong direction. Rops wasn't wide enough to shut that down. And with 10 on the clock, Donk just has nothing to say about this. Vitality with more fight still in the tank.
Heads up from Rops there on the ramp.
Luckily here for Vitality, doesn't look like Tanir's gonna try to find that Palace walkout just yet, but he's getting closer.
They're waiting for the ramp smoke to come up.
And the closer he gets, the more ZywOo starts to become concerned. Missed opportunity to strike down one. Here comes that hit. Apex will cut down the one player towards Connector first, but still the exit over towards ramp started to go well. Flashbang for ZywOo, upshot connects, and Shiro's got only one kill as an answer.
There we go.
It's Donk here, hopeful, but 9 HP is not enough. Vitality stave off the attack.
Big impact here for ZywOo now in the second half. 3 frags on this op. Press back in middle here from the CT side.
ZywOo.
But it's the same play coming in again, just a slightly new way.
Different position for ZywOo, trying to get utility here to give himself a chance towards middle. Remember, off the ticket play, that's where he had at least a bit of cover to work with. This is a much more dangerous spot for him to be in. Flamesy's gonna get called out of his corner. ZywOo recovers that, almost caught off guard.
Donk's on bomb duty here in Connector.
Smoke still remains towards Connector. ZywOo tasked to hold it. And in a moment, it's gonna fade. And he saw something on the retreat. Shiro starting to put pressure.
The molly
Burns
works.
No way.
No, okay, Mezzi saves it.
That is what he has to do. Then Donk and Tanir come out with headshots.
The bomb can come back, 13 seconds. Can they get the plant in?
It's A site, under wraps. Chopper dives the bomb site. Apex, oh wait, cap push, and he gets it. Stops them in their tracks. Mezzi, the savior, again.
Not all heroes wear capes. But it's a last-second moment. He just had to get it down there.
Woo, and there we go.
Okay.
ZywOo finds Donk immediately. He's been floating around here. He's also been far more passive, making sure he doesn't die, right? Took that nade last round, goes out, kills Donk. If Team Spirit are here to win this in regulation, then they're gonna have to do it without the monster.
What are the odds without Donk that they close this game now?
Felt like they had done enough in that last round to draw it back. But Mezzi is the difference maker. And he has tried to pull Vitality up since the start of this second half. Rops on the attack, peeks out through window with Flamesy. Looking to use those rifles, but this is a bomb over towards B that Mezzi's gonna cut down in a second. This man is immovable. Fueling Vitality from the core. Mezzi shuts Team Spirit out of this regulation. 5-0 start in the first half. A 3-0 start in the second, and yet still, Vitality live on.
And if I got my numbers right, that's 6. Consistently made that A site feel like it was reinforced with steel.
Chance for Rops early. A bit labored, but luckily for him, that duel was only versus Chopper, so you'll win that one. 5v4 in the opening round of overtime. Be careful, this is Donk.
He got 2.
Not as easy as a fight than it was versus Chopper. ZywOo's gonna go down with nothing in this one. It's a fast evolution towards the A site. Frag goes just beyond Flamesy. He is still given a chance to stand.
It's by a hair.
And in the middle of it all is Mr. Merryman, still alive and looking to bolster this jungle play.
Tanir not looking to waste any utility. Bomb's gonna try to get to default.
And this quick reposition for the last 2 players of Vitality, they both ate that flash only momentarily.
Wow, I mean, Tanir's making sure. They actually cleared this out on the other side. I don't know if they peek out into this.
Keeping that utility pressure over towards jungle, but Shiro's still sitting here with the bomb. Oh, it's as he drops. Yeah, they're gonna catch him. FlameZ, that 7 health makes the difference. Tanir to the clutch.
It's a flash from the gate. Great, he could actually get this spam down and ticket.
Oh, he's gonna be missed by the spray out of FlameZ. That 7 health from FlameZ. Cut down with the headshot. Mezzi's up next.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got it. Tanir finds that A-side impact as he has this whole entire T-side.
He was in charge of that situation in more ways than one. The frags to close are one thing, but he actually sussed that out really well.
Here we go.
Dunk another opener.
Oh, back turn though.
No trade.
Good on Apex to get it back. Shiro finds ZywOo. FlameZ single kill. The B-side crumbles.
And they just run through this now?
Team Spirit finding confidence in overtime. From a 4 versus 5 in the round prior to now Vitality banking on a 12-20 FlameZ.
After losing 6 rounds straight to get to overtime, Team Spirit suddenly win. It's as if they just mentally realized something. They open up huge. This one goes faster.
You play on connector side, that wall of smoke goes up, and all of a sudden Spirit are on top of that bomb site.
Yeah, if they want to throw the right wall smokes right now, it's going to need Vitality to spam back through this. And because they lost those first 2 rounds, they're a little bit lower on utility.
Ooh, Nate sails beyond.
Oh, there he is, FlameZ, nice one.
That's what we're looking for. Apex in with the assist, but then clipped by Tanir out from Palace. He has been the kingpin. And so as the damage continues to rack up versus FlameZ, all the bodies for Team Spirit start to push out. Smoke deep inside of the CT spawn to try to cut off rotates. ZywOo pushes out from Ticket, gets one, and now those smokes fade. Chopper and Shiro with the recovery. Vitality fighting tooth and nail for just 1 here on the defensive side of OT. But here comes Shiro, sidearm in hand, and he'll clear the top of stairs.
No
it's
way.
that close. It is that close. 23 health to the clean sweep in overtime. But who steps up again? It's Mezzi.
He's got the clutch.
That je ne sais quoi that gets them to these deep games, that gets them to the trophy, because that first T-side was not inspiring. Shiro's gonna cut it down. Sway's been rock solid. Shiro burning out though, isn't able to bring another. This is a 3v5 trying to come together. Dom just throws himself into the mix. Not an ounce of fear on his face.
It's hard, even with these volumetric smokes, even if you block it sometimes, it'll still fill,
Right, it
but
cycles. Ooh, but here we go. Mezzi climbs up and over. Robs has got the opening kill. That's Shiro dead towards Ticket. This is going to draw Tanir into the open, and ZywOo's going to cut him down. Oh, Mezzi collects. That's Donk dead inside of jungle. Chopper thinking about how he wants to get into this fight.
I mean,
but it comes towards Sway, and he will recover vision fast enough. No double kill from him. Cut down by Mezzi, who gets active through the jungle. Chopper dropping down to the bottom of middle, and all while he is so outnumbered. A 1v4. Met by smoke. And if he can just tiptoe his way in, he'll have the element of surprise, but covered up by Robs, who got that opening kill on Shiro that opened the door to the A-tag.
yeah, definitely. It's a good play here for Vitality. Looking for double overtime now. Looks like it's possible. Oh, that smoke
see
break.
ya.
There we go. Now the tactics getting fragged.
Yes, sir.
Their defaults were looking boring earlier. This is looking a lot better.
You said it in the first round of overtime when Team Spirit kind of threw that fast tempo. That's what was missing from Vitality. Well, here in round 30, we get to see a glimpse of it. And beyond that, Apex decides to take a bunch of free space. And for the moment, it doesn't look like Sway's gonna find it, but there's a chance now with Donk on the off.
No, he missed
down
it.
from Ticket.
Sway can kill him.
Tries to turn around. Apex dealt with, but not after he gets his one.
But when they trade material, now it's 3-on-3.
ZywOo, meanwhile, taking his look and his sniper towards this B site.
Tanir, he's been so active, so alert.
But we've also seen him get blasted off of that bench, and yet again, he will step into the scope of ZywOo that knows no bounds. Triple kill for ZywOo, kicked off this 30th round with that opening pick, and it puts Chopper to the clutch yet again.
And Chopper wants to either get to the site they're going to or push through and get a flank that they don't expect. So much pressure on Chopper to put this together. Nobody wants to play a second overtime on Spirit. Oh. And that shot comes in. 4 for ZywOo. No, I mean,
it's kind of, you get into the gloves off Counter-Strike. That's hopefully what Vitality, for their sake, can continue to tap into. Flashbang goes over top. Donk's got a sitting duck in ZywOo, and the wallbang headshot onto FlameZ.
What a freak. I can't believe he gets that second kill, even sticking around to peek it when he gets the first.
Comfortable start here for Spirits. Second OT CT side. Robs with a bit of a walkout on the ramp. Can he find anybody off guard? Shiro's got this angle up from Palace, does he not? Oh, but Donk is too wide, and then that off shot rings out. He knows about Shiro.
He got hit.
That's a good wall bang from Shiro, sure, but it's not going to stop Robs in the process. Zway looks to go clear. Connector, denied. 3v5 recovery well underway. With that man advantage taken back. Robs is not stopping.
And it has to be Chopper again.
Over towards Ticket, found out, denies. No further runway here for Robs, and so a battle of the in-game leaders. 5 seconds, Apex plants.
46 HP to 29. Chopper, how many clutches are going to go past you? This one's definitely winnable.
Chopper's not working with a kit. That bomb is already at 25 seconds, and the kits are over towards Connector.
Apex scoped up. Yeah, this one's almost impossible already.
If Chopper has to force this fight by swinging out wide, he's got to get this going. 15 seconds. He's only got 3 to spare. He's got to get the kill right here, right now, off that whip shot from Apex. This clutch goes to Apex's side. He just can't pick it up. Apex finds Vitality's close, but it's Robs to create the opening.
Yeah, now we talk about Robs, the man with the longest trophy sliding bar. Oh, wait.
Apex has got one sitting. You'd think, sitting. But now FlameZ at least this time gets that trade frag, and then again Vitality look to tap into the tempo.
Yeah, they're rolling big time.
There is just an electricity to Vitality's play now that was so absent throughout regulation.
Chopper only has a USP.
Oh, Sway wants to be the grounding factor. But this ball of energy that Vitality are just passing back and forth right now is fueled by Robs.
Chopper still only has a USP?
Looking for a gun, he's got to drop down into the middle. Okay, that's an M4 picked up. That's Molotov, a flashbang. Tanir taken out of this. Very comfortable looking 4 versus 2 for Vitality. Another flashbang finds both of them fully blind. Stuck into the corners of Connector. Bomb is going to take its time. It waits for the utility to burst on default. No damage done. They're going to try to slip up. Tanir can only get the 1. Chopper's got to go mad, but that's only 7 bullets in the mag. Forced to reload. Nobody's able to clear him out right now.
He knows where they both are,
you telling me Chopper's about to 1v3?
I mean, if he does, he makes up for everything and then some.
Bomb planted on the default. This time he is working with the kit. No recovery needed just yet. But Mezzy has been ice cold, and ZywOo's the best. But down he goes.
Will he figure this out?
Mezzy still just sitting static. Chopper whittles him down. 37 health on the Brit. Dives into the cover of Palace as Chopper waits this out.
No way,
he gets it.
Why not 3 for Chopper?
Lost in the sauce.
It doesn't matter now.
Flash though, good utility again. For the vast majority of that last round, Vitality were in the driver's seat. Sway locked into the corner, gets found out by Apex. That's a big kill. He's gonna try to get this one going. Looks to just extend success into this A site, which right now is only held by Chopper. Spotted, tagged, dealt with. Vitality right back to winning ways.
Oh, and now Spirit are gonna be thanking the heavens that Chopper got that clutch.
This one's impossible.
This one's just not gonna happen. 50 seconds, they can win in a million different ways. They'll slowly do it. It looks like the assassin is just behind Shiro. He's pushing forward.
I think this is a way for Vitality to kind of just wash off the Chopper clutch. If Team Spirit are banking on Chopper 1v3s, then you know that you should be in control. And with this one extra round for the road, Vitality are. They are in a lead now.
Yeah, big time. And Apex, he's the guy we called out last. It really comes down to where Shiro goes. Uh-oh. No, they're gonna peel back. This is actually fine for Shiro, and there it is, Tanir out of Palace.
Yes, sir. Finds that perfect gap. FlameZ under pressure now, looking for the cover. Robs has actually got him covered with both the kills to Palace. Now he's gonna dive over towards Tetris instead, all while Mezzy collects his. Donk's got the recovery inbound. Shiro slips the net. Up through that ramp that they thought was clear. The recovery in full effect. Mezzy down to 45 health. Scott Shiro planting on the other side of the boxes. Donk's coverage in from the stairs. And with the smoke popped open, it returns as Mezzy crawls and Team Spirit get off this bomb site. Donk's reposition, and Mezzy missed opportunity to climb up. I mean, he's obviously under pressure, shooting bodies, And he's really lost track of Shiro now, but he's isolated these fights. Point blank versus Shiro, he will falter. And Team Spirit used this chance to tie up again off of a very well-timed Shiro ramp walkout.
Absolutely, he was the last piece to come in through the ramp.
Instead, it just kind of quickly transitions into momentarily this 4-player ace setup for Vitality. I don't think they're going to stay static in it, but it would be the right call considering Spirit's approach. Found out in the bottom of connector. That's the one side of the bomb site already held, now coming up from that ramp. Looks like they ate a flash.
He thought that smoke was working for him. It wasn't.
Kind of slowed things down for a second. Over the top of Tetris sits Donk looking for his headshot, but inside of Sandwich, FlameZ thrives.
He dies.
Shiro makes sure that bomb site's reopened, and it's Donk who is tasked with the bomb plant. MeZ and Donk both playing the same games, inch around the smoke, and Donk with the fake plant inside it. You still got plenty of time to recover, but now Donk is dead. To secure that third OT, Tanir back to another clutch, and it's Rob's over towards the staircase. Bomb's got to be recovered. Rob's gonna try to keep himself down, but now he's also been spotted for the quad kill. Here comes Tanir.
Oh!
Denied!
The shutdown from Robs. The anti-close.
You want to take Spirit to Mirage, you better be ready. And out of the gate, it didn't look like Vitality were.
I can't lie, I keep loving these Tanir Palace plays.
Yep.
I don't know if it's ever gonna actually work out in their favor.
Oh!
He's throwing a nade.
Cuts down both bodies. Saving grace for Spirit as it's not the bomb. Watch Donk go off the leash. Tries to take control on his own while the Palace belonged to FlameZ only momentarily. Shiro taking a quick glance out from the ramp. Spirit, they've brought Clutch to the table while FlameZ had his struggles, but his recovery is real. Molotov with Apex's name on it, not yet thrown out.
They're trying to time it perfectly. They're triangulating Apex's position. Shiro doesn't even want to waste this chance.
Once they do, the jig is up, missed shot. Oh, Rock still kills Chopper, and Apex there to end it. Vitality step into the server cold, lose both pistols, but recover in regulation, survive Team Spirit's clutch. And Shiro's P250 looking for a headshot over towards Long. Tanir locked in. You know, Tanir was giving us a lot of great things to talk about on Mirage. His Palace walkouts, always finding those gaps in the defense of Vitality. That was something that it looked like they could bank on. This drop in from Donk, not looking good. First casualty of the round. Okay. It's not just looking good, it's looking disastrous.
ZywOo, another 3K. I feel like that's the big number for him so far this series. So many multis, but not just two. 2 pistols to Team Spirit, conversions, 5-0 start in the second half, 6th round comeback to get to overtime, 19-17 finish for Vitality.
Man.
That is the kind of thing that'll keep you bitter.
You are painting a bleak picture, Launders. And that frag grenade's gonna paint the Xbox with Team Spirit. Tanir, good recovery onto MeZ out middle at least. This will be a Spirit fighting every round to try to shake off the disappointments of Mirage. You know, you put Vitality through the washing machine with the start on Mirage. You had them grasping at anything to kind of stop that free fall. I don't know if Team Spirit could survive a start like that. So this 3 versus 4 set up on the catwalk. ZywOo's gonna try to press the M4 up against this pack. They're ready to come through, and ZywOo's ready to hold them back. Body blocking them, lining it up. That one made easy. ZywOo's gonna charge it down. You said 3's the magic number.
Yes.
Another triple for ZywOo.
Tally up the 3Ks right now for ZywOo, man.
Tables have turned here for map 2.
Oh, they're trying to play brash, actually.
Yeah, all right.
He ran back and then pushed again. This smoke, Chopper smoke just, I think it landed on Mirage.
Okay, yeah, flies to the other world. MeZ, not able to get that second one. Tunnels player sees Robs, and that's gonna queue up Tanir for the double. That is what we're talking about.
Come on now.
This is the Spirit that we were hoping to see on Dust 2. Everybody coming in with some individual prowess.
Dude, that Mirage smoke was a 4D fake. Beautiful stuff. They were so confused by it, even though FlameZ had made that push. And when MOUZ, again, one of the few,
here we go.
Wow, another push early, and it's so pointed. He knows that he knows it's gonna work. He does it this early.
What about this one though? Dangerous game here for ZywOo. Oh, Sway gives him a taste of the AK-47.
It's so hard to make ZywOo pay for a move like that. They go back, try to steal this gun.
Rob slays the smoke down. lets him know that there is a second defender. Doesn't want that whole pack of players to pounce on him right now, because look at the radar. No rotations for Rops.
They don't really need the op. They just don't want Rops to get it. And even though they've let this push come through, Chopper's still keeping an eye on it.
FaZe happy to just sit here. He's going to have a shadow the moment anybody tries to come and take this position.
But I think when 40 seconds roll around, Chopper's either got to get in the doors or get up to Cat, and it looks like he's doing that now. Yeah.
Barrel's going to give it away. FaZe knows exactly what's coming, just trying to time it, and he will. Instant execute. That's going to let the two players on site sit where they are, and at 35 seconds exactly, Spirit start to scramble away.
This is actually a better idea.
Yes, it will be. Trying to keep the pressure on through middle. MeZ losing vision as that three-player core looks to take it into the B site. Great coverage here from Zwei. That is 3 kills on the round. Instant headshots for the first two. Denies ZywOo that walk into the tunnels.
So a great round for him here on the attack. Now we're really seeing Spirit win without Donk right here. Again, it's 2 kills with the Deagle frags that he got. Non-consequential.
It's going to delay things, but at the same time, Vitality...
They're just hoping that they overthink it. This cat volley is going to push him back, but now they're going to be more interested in trying to defend.
Damn,
it's the right idea for Spirit. There's no friction here.
This is going to have to be a masterclass from Rops.
Uh-oh.
And that doesn't make you really believe now, does it? Awkward timing with the nade pull, still able to get Donk. But we've got Zwei right now as the answer for Team Spirit. His headshots have been instantaneous. Chopper hiding out in the corner of middle gets found out. Are Vitality going to take a swing at this with man advantage?
Yeah, they got to. I mean, I think they definitely must.
Right now, we've got the defuse kit on FlameZ.
We've got good utility, really.
Flashbangs for Apex.
No smoke, but Molly to work with.
Tease smoke off tunnels themselves. That's going to cut off half of this retake. And ZywOo just leaning back, trying to hold that window for any kind of a push. Now Apex chucks those nades forward. That incendiary burns, but it doesn't dislodge any kind of a defender. Instead, Shiro on that smoke. And as they jump through, both get cut down.
Oh, that was so good.
Mid player's got nothing to offer. Shiro makes the difference, secures the exits for Spirit, and cuts that lead down to 1.
They tried to flash him turn the other way. Shiro didn't have anything to watch for that moment. They can't wait that smoke out long enough. And the round is won. Team Spirit have won 3 rounds without Donk at all.
Donk feels like he's found space, and ZywOo's going to have a missed opportunity at an opening kill this round.
Yeah, that cuts it down to 2 here to defend. This attack is coming in. Zwei actually gets by this.
MeZ is going to get found out in the corner. Rops does have a gun. Oh,
wow, he's getting smoked.
Have a gun. Past tense deleted.
Whoa.
On the attack. Team Spirit are coming through with tenacity.
Yeah, they're moving deadly right now. That was so surgical. They would love to bring this back to ZywOo next round. But Spirit aren't going to let that happen.
FlameZ at least secures one as Apex dies towards the A site. Tight game, folks. 4 rounds straight from Spirit. Smoke fades.
Zwei has had trouble in this green box position before. They've used him here a couple of times. Not in this map, but...
Ooh, Apex right back in, huh? That smoke grenade remains. Man advantage taken by Vitality, trying to get one back on the board.
It's
the all-elusive 5th.
It's a long way to go. You're at the back of log control at 35 seconds. Zwei's going to try to speed this up.
Especially with ZywOo sitting on the
kill,
AWP.
actually.
Yeah, that's FlameZ dead at least. Pressure on from the catwalk. ZywOo, it's just the one and done. That's ahead of MeZ spotted.
No
Zwei's got
way.
another one. His second to the round. Apex wants to be the hero. Squeezed by Shiro. He'll slide out. And Dan Matisclair gets bomb possession as Rops comes in with that final blow. Big chance for the captain to find that 5th. A legendary moment for Zwei's evolution in the Spirit jersey. This time we've got players pressed up against the cap play, and a fast-moving Team Spirit could get caught by that flash. Fully blind, but the cover. Good on Chopper. That'll deny FlameZ. That'll deny Vitality. And they've got to be careful. There's $1,000 left in the bank accounts of Vitality. Affinity to go back into the B splits.
For the moment, ZywOo's crossing his toes and hoping they don't split long on him.
Apex tries to stop it on the doorway. MeZ burnt out, and that gets away from him. Luckily, Rops is on the recovery, but the pressure's still going to remain on catwalk. ZywOo a chance to shine. First shot's good, second misses. And as boots are found on the bomb site here for Spirit, Apex on the ramp. 3 versus 3, he's flushed upwards. Takes damage in the process as Shiro's hands busy with the plant. Tanir's got the cover, and ZywOo's wallbang's just off the mark. Apex, he's got to pick it up. Shiro comes through with the frag to ZywOo, and with that, it's a cat push from Spirit to tie the game at 5.
Oh, they're so comfortable trying to grind out these situations. Lovely kill from ZywOo to stop the momentum coming across Cat. That's about as good as he can do when he was left solo for so long. Took the risk he needed to from Carr. And just looking at Robs, he finds a great time to peek, actually. 2 dead for him. We come near towards the end of the half, but it's money still matters. And I think he can run and actually get this op.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to run far.
Right.
That's a great find for him.
Smoke over, but still able to hold that line. Flash finds him, second player dead. That's Donk down in the final round of the half, and ZywOo's gonna give them something to think about. Good on Shiro to find the answer back.
How did he even get that?
Some kind of a weird line that ends up putting ZywOo down, and now man advantage still for Vitality, but this long fight could take it back. Sway's gonna be found by FaZe. Doing a good job of maintaining that side of the site at least. Tanir, it's a 1 and done. Shiro gonna show off the clutch potentially. Missed chance as FaZe from a distance cuts him down to size. And so Vitality, at the end of this half, find another round for the road.
Position, so like with Spirit games lately, you are seeing it for sure.
Timing's a bit early.
Timing is early.
But nobody there as Donk jumps back, gets clipped on the corner. We get this flood out through middle instead. Vitality with a change of pace, change of direction towards the solo Shiro B site. Sway takes one down. Shiro tries to strike in the moment of the distraction. Beretta's, well controlled.
They run at it.
Chopper comes up. Team Spirit knew they had to scramble, but here comes Rops. 1 versus 4, surrounded, and with no hesitation, Team Spirit sign up for a pistol round win.
They ran his ass down, and that's what they did the entire way through. Not at nothing, not just for damage.
Sure.
They don't know about it yet.
Yeah, catch them off guard. Don't waste it on a Hail Mary through the doorway. Donk, commits to the spray. Gets 80 damage in on FaZe. It's enough to deter the follow-up immediately for Vitality. FaZe wants to control guns because Apex still needs one.
I feel like there's been a few plays this game where it's Donk who dies of 2 players who could. 7 days a week.
Emphasis on the man with that pink mouse.
Oh,
Donked on.
that's info too.
FaZe gonna eat it. Man advantage taken over by Spirit. Again, they tried to get out from Catwalk last round, got absolutely crushed when they had little to work with. Really didn't feel like, Team Spirit kind of gave a thread for ZywOo to try to pull on with the scope. So now utility over top, he'll try to poster, and Tanir is flushed out of his corner, but I hear that.
Oh, he's flushed all the way out.
And that's fine. They've got ramp control at 20 seconds. It's a wounded Shiro standing in front of him, but there's the support on the scene. Chopper attacks from behind.
What is this?
Oh, wait, the recovery's real.
Wait, a jumping kill could get this.
Oh, Donk. He misses the chance at it, but still goes back, and Apex caught.
He's flying.
2 kills to Donk's name. We've got the head-to-head between the 2 players we always want to see clash. ZywOo in the cover.
Oh, he's covered it.
Fires off the cannon, and Donk will hit the ground.
The full wide swing, 1 mile out.
Sitting in it. Damn, Shiro down to 40. Oh, and Chopper's going to go down with nothing. They crack that wide open.
Whoa.
How do they just get nothing in that hole?
Vitality have been going shoulder to shoulder. It doesn't matter what side. This is working out.
Long and both ramp players dead instantaneous, and no save will be allowed on Robin's watch.
They call out what the next position is going to be. You got the Goose Molly. There was no op on this round, right?
Shiro just sat over towards ramp.
They just didn't have the money, I don't think. Oh, now it gets really scary. (13-11) the last time they played Dust 2, but a streak of T rounds here that'll make you think the result is going to be a little bit more one-sided. It's a 2-round game in favor of Vitality.
Remember this double op setup. Vitality still don't know about it, but the second one's still so far removed. So like you said, 4-1 setups time and time again. Like soldiers, Vitality have marched into these bomb sites and found nothing but success. A different look this time, and unprepared again. Chopper sits behind this box. With the coverage. As ZywOo prepares himself and Vitality to take this to the grand finals.
Oh, baby.
Another flawless round.
ZywOo is an owl, the way he is so sharp. Donk had a team to get him back into the game in that first half, but now it's a non-factor.
Sign of what maybe Zway could have offered had Vitality taken that fight towards B site, but the confidence boiling over the rim. Vitality show us grit and determination.
The defending champions looking to take down the former defending champions.
To send Spirit back into that spiral. Robs holds off in the tunnels. And so round 21 begins with a man advantage and long control here for Vitality. And this kind of a squeeze is gonna force Team Spirit's hands. They will take this fight towards Catwalk. ZywOo flashed and stuck into the corner. But ramp control taken by Vitality all the while. ZywOo on the hunt. MeZ in with the entry. And this defense crumbles. Sprayed down.